Guys.
Hey guys,
Nolan's wearing a turtleneck.
it's the Mellies.
We want to do a video together today.
Aww.
This is going to be part of his beginner series from a beginner, and I'm in it because I'm a beginner with this topic as well.
Shocker.
I'm a total beginner, and honestly, this is one of the few things that I let him completely take over. So let's get into it. All right, first of all, thanks to everyone that subscribed so far. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day.
It's very awesome. We feel like we have fans.
We do.
It's
and
cool.
if you're not one, you can subscribe. Boop, right there. Please don't also forget to like and comment on our videos. That really helps us
Is that the sound
a lot.
I should make?
Boop, boop. I like it.
Also, too, some people like the travel vlogs a lot better, and some people like the how-tos a lot better. So, like, go ahead and comment below and let us know, like, do you want more travel vlog kind of stuff? And obviously, if we're not traveling, we can still do other fun vlogs. Like, we can go places for weekends. We can do other date nights. I can show you Nolan getting smashed at football. Like, I don't know. Whatever you guys want to see, like, we're down to do it because obviously we don't travel every single weekend. We have a few trips booked for the rest of the year, but we want more ideas from you. We do like doing the how-to stuff.
Yeah, we do.
So, all right, well, let's get into it. All right, Brian, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, today we're going to be talking about travel credit cards.
Ooh.
We use 2 of them, and we're going to talk about them. They're similar, but they do different things. They have different costs. They have different benefits, and we're going to talk about those. Lauren, I bet you wish you had them a lot sooner when you were traveling.
You guys, I traveled for like 6 years straight. Like every 6 weeks I was on a trip, and I only ever used cash or debit cards. And I knew about them. I didn't get into it. I didn't think I had good enough credit. I didn't want to get myself into trouble. But if I would have done it, I would have saved so much money. I would have gotten so many free things, so many different statuses and perks everywhere. So I'm really glad we have it now. And it really helped us out on the last couple trips that we've gone on. And we can tell you guys in the video all the free stuff that we've gotten.
Right.
With it.
If you're a person who runs huge balances at the end of the month, travel credit cards might not be for you, because if you have any interest at all, it ruins the whole point of the points and benefits and things like that. You need to pay your card off each month.
Yeah, there's tons of different people that you can watch out there about travel hacking and a deeper into credit cards and all that stuff. That's not what we're here for today. We're just trying to show you like why we use these and what it's done for us. So check those people out. Check out the real Brian Kelly. This is
the points guy.
This is the other Brian Kelly. When he first DM'd me on Facebook to like start chatting me up, I legit thought it was the points guy Brian Kelly messaging me on Facebook.
I didn't know that was
because I was like named one of his top fans, and I was like, oh my gosh, Brian. And it's like, oh, it's just this jabroni from high school. That's cool.
Thanks,
all right.
other Brian Kelly.
Spoiler alert, though, it turned out good.
Yeah.
We married. Okay, so let's start with this guy right here. We have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, not the Reserve. There's 2 of them, and we'll get into that a little bit later.
The Chase, I forgot the name of it.
Chase Sapphire Preferred.
We always book our travel on this card because it gives us ×2 points.
For all travel. The really cool thing about this card versus other travel cards is that travel includes so many things. It can be buying an airline, buying a bus ticket, buying a taxi fare.
It's very
hotels,
general and very
anything. You can
vague.
do it on Expedia. You can do it with a travel agent. You can do it through G Adventures. You can do through so many things. It doesn't have to be direct through the airline.
Through their portal.
Doesn't have to be through their portal. Anything travel related is 2 times the points.
It's just a huge benefit. And also,
we booked our cruise with it.
×3 points for dining out.
This is the card we use when we eat out, which is a lot.
We do.
Whether we're going to Olive Garden, whether we're going to a nice restaurant, whether we're getting Taco Bell, we use this card.
And we're always offering to other people like, oh, hey, why don't you just Venmo
We'll
us?
pick up the tab and then you give me cash.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the tab and you Venmo us. So we did mention the travel portal before. So Chase does have it where you can book flights or hotels through their portal and you can get 5 times the points with that. You're probably going to pay a little bit more, but 5 times the points can sometimes be amazing, especially if you're buying something kind of expensive.
And it depends on the deal too.
Yeah.
And there's also a $50 hotel credit you get using their portal. So maybe you can sync those two things up. On your anniversary, you get 10% of the money you spent converted into points. So to make it easy.
Which is new. That's new.
It's a new
and
upgrade.
That's really cool. That's brand new within the last few months.
Right.
We do get 5 times the points when you use Lyft.
If you're new to Chase and you're just getting this card, you get the opportunity to get 100,000 points if you spend $4,000 in 3 months. And that sounds like a lot. It's like, wow, $4,000. But if you wait till you're planning a trip and you just book all your travel on it, make sure you have the money. Like I said, you don't want to run any balances over the month, and you make the payment. So not only are you getting that 100,000 points, you're also getting your times 2 travel bonus. It's a lot of extra
times
points.
5, depending on where you book it. And those 100,000 points, that equals out to $1,250.
When you factor in that this card only has a $95 a year fee, you've already paid for that card tenfold. I think it's one of the best deals out there, honestly.
We have this one, like I said, it's the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Now there is one that's 1 tier up. It's called the Reserve, and that one has a heftier fee, but it has a lot more benefits. I'm not going to get into that because that's not what we're discussing right now.
And we don't have it.
And we don't have it, so I can't show it to you like I can show this one, but it is something that we're thinking about upgrading in the future. So when we do a video and show you that. Speaking of upgrading, we have this super heavy car. It's so heavy.
Don't throw it at anybody. You can seriously hurt them.
It's like I could smash this camera right now.
It's dangerous.
When we got our oil change, and the guy that like has never held one before, he was like, "Oh my god, it's so heavy."
Yeah, he was having fun.
It's really cool. So anyway, this is the American Express Platinum card. Honestly, 2 random people like us have no business having this card that's supposed to be elite.
Yes.
But it is one of the top travel credit cards besides the Chase Sapphire ones. So we're like, if we get approved, let's do it.
And I got
Didn't
approved.
really think we were going to get approved, but we did. So the whole reason we got this, 2 things. Lounge access. It comes with a priority pass, which gets you into thousands of lounges all over the world. I think in 140
countries. Yeah.
But also Amex has their own lounges called Centurion lounges. We have yet to be in one of those. And a bunch of other random ones. Like I have an app called Lounge Buddy, and I type in the 2 cards that I have, and it lets you know the different random lounges you can get into.
Like if we fly Delta, we can get in the Delta lounges.
Yeah, exactly. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So, but the other reason is status, baby.
Status.
So much status with this card. We have status at Marriott, Hilton, Hertz, Avis,
And National Rent-A-Car.
Yeah.
And that
automatic without even spending any money with the company.
So what does status mean for people who don't know what that?
Well, so when we just went to Mexico, we rented a car through Hertz, and we were automatic gold status, so I got to skip the line. I went right up there. They treated me like royalty.
Some people were really mad that she got to skip the line too.
There were some girls in that long line. They were like, "Why does she get to skip the line?" And I was like, "Platinum, baby! Woo, it's hot in Mexico." You did get upgraded a car status.
Well, and also too, if you pay for your rental car with your American Express, you don't have to get the insurance for the car either, because the card comes with...
It's not true in Mexico.
Oh, really?
No.
But it's true in most other places.
Oh, I should do a video about renting a car in Mexico.
Yeah. Well, typically, all right, that's how it's supposed to happen. But yeah, having the status of the hotels is also great because you get the free room upgrade. One of the other really cool things about this card is each year you get a $200 flight credit, but you have to pick what airline at the beginning of the year.
And I should say, it's not a flight credit like buying an actual flight with it. It is for all of the extras you're gonna purchase with that airline. So we personally chose Spirit because Spirit is so well known for nickel and diming you for every little thing. bags, seats, everything like that. So we automatically chose Spirit knowing that we fly them a lot. And so we already spent our $200 flight credit with this probably within the first few days of opening it because we wanted to upgrade our seats and bags on one of our flights. So that's really cool, and it automatically, before it even goes through, reimburses you.
And like unrelated, their customer service is also amazing at Amex Platinum. Like when you call, like you get through real fast and they take care of stuff in a hurry for you.
And if you're anything like me, you hate going on the phone and you're just like, how long am I gonna sit here for? I have to go to work. Amazing, right away. Another credit you have is $200 towards their hotels. I think they're fine hotels or something, which we've never done, honestly. It's something worth looking into though, of course. But yeah, just credits everywhere. Random little credits. There's monthly and quarterly different credits that are just like, hey, buy something with Delta today. Hey, buy something Best Buy.
And you get a $15 monthly Uber credit, which is really cool as well.
All you have to do is just put this right into your bank account on Uber and automatically it's like, you're special. Here's your credit.
We've managed to use it each month. We've been pretty good at it, and it kind of helps us go out a little bit more.
We forgot one of the other most important things about this. With this one, gas and groceries, you get 10 times the points. Just for the first 6 months, apparently.
Huge.
But if we go grocery shopping, we use this. If we get gas, we use this. Like, that has helped us rack up so many points. Because you have to get gas and groceries all the time, obviously.
And if you're anything like us, you're spending anywhere from $100 to $200. We're not even talking going to Costco and using it. And you're getting 1,000, 2,000 points every time you go grocery shopping. That is awesome.
And that's just for our little family. If you've got a bigger family, you're gonna rack up so many points. So another really cool feature, which of course we got this card after I renewed my global entry status and after he got granted his global entry status, but they do reimburse you $100 when you buy somebody's global entry status with your card. So we're probably going to use that for Nolan. We also forgot to mention this has a really hefty annual fee of $695.
It's a lot, but if you're
it's a lot, but if you travel a lot and you want the gold status at those places and you're gonna use everything, use the Uber, use the flight credit, you know,
you can get your money back. It's worth it at least for 1 year because new people who get the card, you have 6 months to spend $6,000 to get 100,000 points. Much like Chase, that's the equivalent of about $1,250. So you're already, with all those perks, you're probably making your money back and then some. But not gonna lie, next year though, we're really gonna have to consider what we're gonna do.
We have a couple things that we're considering, and we're not gonna waste your time talking about that right now because we still have conversations about it together. But 2 more really cool things about both cards, really, that we forgot to mention is, 1, there's no foreign transaction fees. One big thing for me, because I was always a cash or a debit card person, was the foreign transaction fee. Every time you swipe your card in another country, then you get back and look at your bank account and it's like $5 here, $6 here, $1.50 here, $12 here. And it's like, oh my God, that really added up. I said 2 things though. What was the other one? One thing. But we do want to do the disclaimer, like Brian said in the beginning of the video. Treat these like debit cards.
Yes.
Pay it off right away. Like, we know if we're gonna, buy pizza with it, just transfer it right away as soon as you purchase it. Just do it. It's so easy. Because if you treat it like a debit card and only use it for the amount of money that you have in your other bank accounts, then you'll be able to travel hack your way through everything. So why don't we tell them what we got?
Yeah.
So we still have over 100,000 points with our Amex. We haven't spent that yet. Next year, as you guys may know, we're going on a cruise, a Mediterranean cruise on spring break, 3 of us. And 3 flights to Barcelona from Detroit, like that can be a little expensive. So when we opened up this little babe here, our goal was to do the minimum spend, get all of those points, and then when it came time to book the flights from Detroit to Barcelona, we wanted to pay with points. So we did!
We were able to do it. We were very proud of ourselves.
We did it this week, 2 round-trip flights with our points, but then the other one we didn't have enough for, so we did book it through the portal, which then we're just going to get 5 times the points anyway. And
we ended up with like 4,000 points when it was all said and done, when we should have had 0. So we're already back in the game again. It's just very exciting that basically our discipline and our hard work and like following these rules basically paid for a trip.
Yeah, for at least 2 round-trip flights, and we're just gonna keep going, you know. Honestly, by the time we need to buy flights to Africa, it could probably, you and I could get enough points again.
For at least one.
I would think.
Yeah,
for
at least one flight.
So anyway, now that you know that, imagine how many free things I could have gotten within 6 years of traveling. 68 countries I've been to. Some of them I've been to 2 or 3 times.
It's okay.
And I paid cash for all
It's
of them.
okay. No crying.
I should have listened to Brian Kelly.
The points guy. Thank you for tuning in and watching our video on how to use credit cards for travel. We appreciate
For
you all.
beginners.
For beginners. We appreciate all of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
And if you are an expert and are very advanced in these, thanks for watching this video and putting up with us. Feel free to comment below and give us some tips. Like,
Yeah.
do you think that these are 2 cards to have in our wallet, or should we switch it up? Like, should we get the reserve for Chase and downgrade to the gold? Like, what do you guys think?
What do you
Please.
think? If you know more than we do, please help us.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
a beginner for beginner video, so a lot of you guys either learned from us or are laughing at us and want to give us advice. So either way, just let us know. We had fun making it anyway. We hope you guys learned something. We hope you can teach us something, and
Right.
see you on some trips.
Right.
See you in some airport lounges.
Say hi to us if you see us. I doubt it.
Does this hurt?
Yes! It does not feel good.
I'm a better football player than the 14-year-old.